are Jason and Anna.
Hey everybody, it's Pop Culture Fun Time. I'm Jason.
I'm Anna.
And it's episode 3. Season 1, episode 3. We've made it to 3.
That's good.
The third week.
Congratulations to us.
Only 7 more until we got to go on a sabbatical.
Yeah.
So, tomorrow is Easter. And I thought it was hilarious that you said you were on your walk with the dog and you went by the church and they were setting up
an Easter egg hunt or roll or whatever. They have just a big field. And they had 3 very large inflatable purple Easter bunnies.
Which I thought was funny.
And an inflatable egg.
Because that isn't the reason for the season.
It's church.
You never see a church put up an inflatable Santa Claus.
Right.
But evidently an inflatable Easter bunny
Not
is cool.
offensive? Yeah.
That's weird. I mean, I'm sure it's to bring in families for the day, right? Like come in, bring the kids in, have some fun, and then also get the lessons of the Lord. Mm-hmm. But I just thought
same guy though.
Maybe it's because Christmas doesn't have a hunt activity. Maybe if it was, find the reindeer droppings or something.
Well, and I don't know, giving out gifts or something. And maybe they do. I don't know. It was very, very colorful and bright, and I can't help but think maybe their Easter egg hunt is this afternoon.
Oh,
because I was like, well, that's a lot going on right there to just leave overnight.
We should just drop Amity off over there.
Get some ne'er-do-wells in our neighborhood who are going to wreck that.
I doubt it. I don't think we have a lot of ne'er-do-wells in the neighborhood. Except when they do something several blocks away and then
they run into the
come
neighborhood.
in and do the crimes out there and then come in and try to hide.
Yeah, we had that happen a few weeks ago, and I mean, it was just crazy. There's cop cars everywhere, and anyway, I let the dog out the back of the house to go to the bathroom, and I step out onto the porch, and there's a drone above my head, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going back in, and I'm getting the dog. Like,
it was insane. Like they were looking for the guys. So there was a shooting at the gas station.
Yeah.
And then the people ran into the neighborhood, and they did arrest them.
We're not particularly close to that gas station. I mean, if we had no gas, we could walk to it and fill up a gas bin, or
it's probably a mile away.
But it's not that close.
Anyway, and your mom was here, so that's always fun when your mom comes by.
Yeah.
We got to go take her to the theater.
We did.
And I found your mom fascinating because she puts a lot of thought into what she wears, and she told us she spent a whole year looking for a pair of pants. I thought that was fascinating. I just go on Amazon and
by the way, looking for a specific
pants.
Pair of pants to buy, not she lost a pair of pants and looked for them for a year.
Right.
Because that also could be interpreted that way.
Well, she had lost a lot of things when she was here.
Yeah, she's getting old. She doesn't do well when she's outside of her own little comfort zone.
Yeah. But anyway, she finally found the pants. I would have just searched Amazon and reordered some. She looked for a year, finally found the pants she wanted. She saw them on a mannequin. She asked for the size, like, oh, all we have is this on the mannequin. It turns out your mom is the size of a mannequin.
Yeah, she's tiny, so that's appropriate.
So I would that's my goal one day, to have mannequin pants.
Mannequin pants. Oh, it's the size on the mannequin.
Yeah. Anything else going on in your life that people need to know about?
I don't know. Is there?
I don't know. Well, we watched the soccer game last night, and that was sad that the big rivalry between Portland and Seattle.
Yeah, it was a little bit overdone.
Yeah.
Like, it was a little over-commercialized.
They were so excited for that. Olivia Moultrie was bleeding at one point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then the Seattle coach definitely was so psyched to win. Because she hates Portland.
Yeah.
And at one point, the Thorns put up this video on their social media, which I think was a mistake. I thought it was a brilliant piece of work. It was so good.
We have told you about Amity saying the F word.
Yeah.
And this is part of that. So.
Yeah. So it was about the rivalry between Portland and Seattle, the soccer teams, and then kind of like highlighted Portland's chant against Seattle, which is really just F Seattle.
Yeah.
And it went up and down real fast, and I thought that was probably.
You were so excited to show it to me.
I know. I was like, Jason, oh god, you have to watch this video. It's so good.
I'm like, honey, I can't find it.
It's totally gone.
It's not in your stories anymore. What's going on? Like, they must have deleted it.
That must have been one of those that they probably played for the employees and the players or something, and then someone was like, this is the one we're putting online, which, as you know, that's never a good idea to have something like that.
No.
So it will get on air or on social. No. But it was very good, and I was shocked. I was like, whoa, they really went far. They went bold with this rivalry thing. This is awesome. And then I was like, oh, no, they walked it back.
They messed up.
They walked it back.
I know. I was searching YouTube for last night, hoping someone would have recorded it and I could watch it.
So good. Just lives in my memory now.
Anyway, okay. Are you ready to play the warm-up game? 60 seconds.
Sure. Yeah. Do you
want me to ask you, or
go for it?
Okay, I will ask you. I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock for you to name as many Disney sidekicks as possible.
Oh,
go.
Okay. There's the toucan that's with Jafar.
Toucan with Jafar.
What's his name? I don't know if he's a toucan. He's a...
Gilbert Gottfried.
It's Gilbert Gottfried. Yep. There's the little salamander guy entangled. I don't remember his name.
I think he's not a salamander. But,
shoot. Yeah. There's Hey Hey in Moana.
Yeah.
And then the pig too, and I don't know what its name is.
Pua.
I'm really good at this. Let's see here. Sidekicks. The Incredibles. I guess, is Frozone like a sidekick? He's a side character.
Sure.
Okay. Wow,
15 seconds.
Okay, other Disney movies. All right, so there's Aladdin, there's Abu.
Yeah.
And there's Belle. Does she have a sidekick? All the furniture. And there's Mermaid.
Time is up.
Globber. What's the name of the fish? In the Little Mermaid.
Scuttle?
No, that's not. That's the
Flounder.
Bird. Flounder.
Globber. Well, I think we found the title of the show. Episode 3. Globber.
We'll see how you answer things.
Okay, let me reset the clock. Take some Crystal Light. Raspberry lemonade.
I just want to shout out to your sister, by the way. Hey, Jody, what's up?
Is she listening?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's listening to this, but that's okay because I'm just doing it for you, really. But because no one.
Doing it for me.
No. Well, no. I mean for us.
Okay.
I mean,
like we're doing this all for me.
You're my audience. I'm your audience.
Oh, got it.
But no one has called in to play a game, even though I've been luring the Seacrest out.
People don't use the phone anymore.
Or email.
Yeah, no.
Text me.
I know.
I don't know if they can text. I think they can only fax to the 800 line.
Fax it. You're going to have to Morse code us.
On that.
Okay, so my question for you
I'm ready.
Is what musicals are out there that were movies first? Name them.
Oh, so like Lion King?
Yeah.
Okay. Lion King. Spamalot? Does that count? Because it's based off of Monty Python. Shrek. Aladdin. A lot of them are Disney. I guess because The Lion King is the biggest grossing musical on Broadway of all time. What else did we go? I guess seriously? Peter Pan and... Did they sing in Peter Pan? Did they sing in that show?
Yeah.
I don't remember if they sang in that or not.
Not
Beetlejuice and Back to the Future.
There you go. I was waiting for you to get there.
Well, I'm going through the ones that are in my head. Cats was originally...
No.
Well, but there was a cat, and then they made it into a musical. And I have 4 seconds. 3, 2.
On Wednesdays 1. We were pink.
Oh yeah, Mean Girls. Yeah. Okay. Good job. And we'll be right back with what we're streaming.
Getting kinda hangry, eating Oreos again, playing games and smiling like the night will never end. We're rolling out the stories and the memories that last, with pop culture fun and a blast from the past. Pop, 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 pop.
Got a wine stain? Smelly roommate? Chandler's foot stuck in the cushions? Call Monica Geller's Couch Cleaning, where cleanliness is next to neurotic perfection. Use promo code PIVOT for a free emotional breakdown.
Culture fun time, don't be late. The good times only end when we shout Seacrest out. Pop culture fun time, that's what it's all about. Seacrest out.
And we're back. Talk about things that we are watching, want to watch, and such. First, I thought we should talk about it's summer blockbuster season, Anna.
Yeah.
And there are some movies coming out in May. And I thought, definitely, we want to go see Thunderbolts. Well, I don't know if you're as big of a Marvel fan as Elliot and I are Marvel fans.
I mean, I'll go see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of excited about this because it is the side characters.
I actually have no idea.
Oh, okay. So it's like everybody they're not the main Marvel characters. They're sort of like the disposable ones. And
Okay.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character is bringing them together
Okay.
to do some stuff. So it's
So
Florence
it's like
Pugh and
okay.
David Harbour and Bucky and yeah,
Okay.
those characters. And I think there must be some new ones.
The Bird, is the Bird in it too?
No, because the
No, 'cause
bird
he just had his
is-
movie.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
want to go to that movie.
Well,
So
I
I
never
didn't.
liked the Captain America movies.
So that comes out on May 2nd.
Yeah.
And then there's Lilo and Stitch, the live action.
Which is not live act. That drives me crazy when they say things are live, especially like The Lion King.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's just CG. It's not live action.
I know.
So it's
And after Snow White,
basically
which
a cartoon.
Elliot did not want to go to.
Yeah.
And Mufasa we didn't go see
No.
at Christmas. But the girls love Lilo and Stitch, so I think we're gonna have to go watch it. And then in June, I think is the How to Train Your Dragon as well.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to go to that. I'm not excited about Lilo and Stitch, but it might be fun
We
to
could
go
just
to.
drop them off at the movie theater. We don't have to go.
Crap, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. Although, when was the last movie we went to in the theater? I haven't been to one
Did
in
we
a
go to
while.
something in the winter? No, because it was Moana and we didn't go to that. We went to something, didn't we? I feel like Moana came out alongside something else came out at the same time.
I feel like we haven't been to anything since December.
Yeah, but what did we go to in December?
um,
That's what I'm talking about. It's been a long time.
yeah, it's been a while. I can't think of anything. I mean, we're just. Oh well, no.
We didn't see any of the Oscar
Wait,
nominations.
what did we see at Thanksgiving? Did we see something? Oh, we went to Wicked.
Oh yeah, we went
But
to
that was-
Wicked. That might be the
was that
last
it?
time.
It's been a while. There hasn't been anything was like I got to go to the movie theater
No.
to see. But of course, Mission Impossible is coming out the same day as Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, it's
this-
the last one.
Well, that's what they're saying, of course.
It's gonna be epic. He's like hugging and crying with Benji. What's the actor's name that I love so much?
Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg. And I'm like, oh no.
Did you see Nick Frost is going to be Hagrid?
I did not.
Oh, in the new HBO thing.
I
don't
saw
know.
the pictures of all the people who were doing the things, but
Yeah.
I don't think I recognized Nick Frost.
Oh, okay. I'm so confused about the Mission Impossible that I don't even try and figure it out anymore. I just go to watch the explosions and the stunts. And I'm like, okay, it's so convoluted. I can't remember. I think there's something in the Antarctic or something. There's like a submarine or
Yeah.
something, and they're trying to get a key for
Yeah.
something,
And
but
they
it's been
have
a
the
whole
key,
movie.
But what is the key for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, either.
I'm sure
And
it'll...
this one is like it's like a being, right? A computer AI thing that
yeah.
runs everything, and so it really can be nothing and everything all at the same time. And so it's just like quintessential Mission Impossible, where it's just like this. They can make up anything they want on how to destroy it.
Yeah.
And it'll be complicated and dangerous, and they'll screw it up.
They always screw it up. They screw it
They'll
up
get
about 4 or
disavowed.
5 times, and then they get it right. I'm not saying there's a formula, but there's a formula.
There's a formula.
All right, and so we watched The Last of Us, first episode. I don't want to give away spoilers or anything, but I do.
The mushrooms are getting smarter.
Mushrooms are getting smarter, and I think that the whole conflict between
Her and him.
Bella, and Pedro is a little forced.
Yeah.
I mean, I realize, but it's not really. I don't know. I don't know. I do like Catherine O'Hara though. I like her in the serious, messed up,
Yeah.
bitter,
Drunk.
role.
Yeah.
It's such a good play. Although I think it might be the same character she's playing on the studio, but We haven't watched that enough yet to know. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I think she's a little more frantic on the studio. But she's just sitting back watching the world burn, and she says she's mad that he killed her husband. And I'm hoping it's because he was infected.
Right.
But I don't think that she'd be talking to him otherwise. So we like to watch it. It's creepy and scary. I also didn't like the part where they went in to the grocery store or whatever just cavalierly like that, because it was like they were just sort of like inventing drama and tension of them. They didn't need to go in.
Well, no, but they wanted to because they were bored. And so, and the things are dumb, right? And they just run at them and they're really easy to kill. So then they're like, oh, how are we going to kill it this time? And then all of a sudden, not so dumb.
I guess they had to introduce that plot point, so that made sense.
Yep.
Okay, and then you finished finally watching The Pit on HBO with Noah Wiley.
I thought I had finished. I thought I had watched the last episode. And then last night, after we watched the Thorns game, I clicked onto The Pit and I was like, oh yeah, and I wanted to see this one part that I saw a reference to online. And then I'm like, wait a second. There's an episode here that it says I haven't watched. And I start, I'm like, yeah, I haven't watched this one. So I watched the last of it last night. And then you shoot me off
to bed so you could watch your...
Yeah, I was like, you're going to have to leave now because I'm going to ignore you and watch this anyway. So, and this is the last episode of the season. Yeah. I don't think you want to tune in now.
No, probably
but it was good. It was a good ending, and Noah Wiley plays a really, just absolutely tortured ER doctor full of despair and tears and love, and anyway, brilliance, and it's pretty good.
There was a lot of blood last night, and there was like a mass casualty.
Yeah, there was like a mass shooting. So, and they were the closest trauma place, so they took like 122 patients.
And so this was all in one day. This is like 24.
Yeah, well, it's like 24. Yeah, it was.
Or is it 12?
It was a 15-hour shift.
Because it was 15 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, so it went through a lot. There was a lot of stories. They told a lot of stories over like multiple episodes, and then it built up to this mass casualty event, right? So then they had to close the ER for everything except that, and ship off the patients and whatever. And so then the last like 2 or 3 hours of the show were just that, and then wrapping it up. So it was pretty wild. And then how everybody comes down from it, right? Like, clearly some of them are still on adrenaline and they're just taking more patients as they come into the ER, even though they're not mass shooting and their shift is over. But they're like, can't turn it off.
Right.
And yeah. I was like, yeah.
Cool. And then we did mention that your mom came to town. We went to see Life of Pi.
We did.
Great
so
show.
Good.
Great show.
God. It was so good.
I think we watched the movie right when it came out, and I couldn't really remember.
That one was a movie before, although it wasn't a musical, but yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. It was a book, then it was a movie, then it was a play.
But man, it was incredible, and the actor who plays Pi was on there the whole time.
Yeah.
The technical, like the transitions between the hospital room and the boat were just sort of like this magical, seamless thing, and the way they used projections and the water, and it was insane, and it was so cool.
And the animals were puppets, and it took like 3 people to operate the animals. And we brought binoculars, thank goodness, so you could get a more close-up look of the animal.
Yeah, so you could get a good glimpse at him eating tiger poop.
Yeah, I didn't watch that part through the binoculars either.
I did.
But it was so good, and I was amazed by the actor who was not only on stage for the whole thing, but he had to go from like acting out his story of what happened on the shipwreck to back to the hospital room. And so he like the emotional energy that it takes probably to do that every night for him, because he would have to go from whatever was happening to he would have to shift most times. Sometimes he'd be freaking out in both scenes, but like I was just blown away. It was so good, and they moved
from being in the middle of chaos, to then all of a sudden being like catatonic, almost on the hospital bed, and that was pretty cool. If Life of Pi is coming to you, definitely go see it. Elliot saw it on Broadway, and it was her favorite thing she saw the whole time she was there. clearly her performance was a little cooler because she was telling us about how the set changes and like how they were using trapdoors and stuff.
Right.
And
we're like, no.
no, we didn't get that on the travel show.
Crappy old auditorium.
But so she loved it. Of course, she was sick, so she didn't get to go with us.
She didn't get to go. It was so sad because she was so sick because she is, of course, doing tech for a play at the high school. It's the last play of her senior year. And just got so sick. So I think she was getting sick Saturday night, and we had the tickets Sunday, and she woke up Sunday and was like, oh my God, I felt awful. And so I was like, let's pump you full of ibuprofen. Let's see if we can get you there. And by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, she's like, I can't go. And it was I was heartbroken for her because she's like, that's one of the reasons we got these tickets this year. So we took my mom because she loves puppets, and she enjoyed the play very much. So.
She had a great time.
Yeah. She already had a ticket. We didn't take Amity. She would have been bored out of her mind.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back.
This episode is sponsored by Hangry Candle Company, the candle brand for people who feel things, mostly hunger. Whether you're stressed, snacky, or just one minor inconvenience away from a full-blown meltdown, Hangry Candle Company has a scent for that. Every candle smells like something delicious and comes with just the right amount of attitude. Check out all the Hangry goodness at hangrycandles.com and use code Seacrest for a sweet little discount. Hangry Candle Company. Let your home smell how you feel.
Let's play 3 questions.
Oh, yeah. I got 3 for you.
I have 3 for you. Let me pull them up. And now we talked about maybe doing this with the girls, and they really wanted us to re-ask probably the most famous question we've ever had, which is who's your favorite child? Because they wanted an update on that. I just told them it's complicated. To their face, I tell them it's them, of course, and then behind their back, I tell the other one it's them. So now they all feel happy. Who do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, so you've said when we watch shows like The Last of Us or The Walking Dead, you're like, I wouldn't want to be alive during this.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, at what point during the zombie apocalypse would you decide to off yourself?
Ooh, that's a great question. I think I would have to know that there is no return to normal, right? Like, if I'm never going to be able to get a cheeseburger again, it's over. and now I don't know if I would let the zombies just take me, or if I would probably want to just jump off a building or something. Because I wouldn't want to waste a bullet. You need those. You're going to need those. I don't know what your plan is, but I'm out. So that's how I feel.
Okay, just curious.
But yeah, if there's a possibility that we're going to get this under control, Brad Pitt's going to come in and save everybody, and we're going to contain it, I'll wait it out. But if it's over, if it's Last of Us, if it's been 20 years, I don't think I'd even wait 20 years. It's not gonna happen. What is the weirdest thing you believed as a kid?
Oh. Well, let's see here. I don't know if I believed it. I believed it a little bit for a while. So my mom told me that if I drank too much water, I was going to thin my blood. Because I'm always thirsty, and I was always drinking water as a kid, and she'd be like, stop drinking all that water, you're going to thin your blood.
So your mom believed it.
Yep.
I think she still believes it.
Yeah, probably.
But, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, it is true, but I think you have to drink like 5 gallons or something. Like, you have to drink, like, this is half a gallon, and...
But you have to do it not just in one day. It's got to be your whole life that you're, like, forever and ever that you're drinking too much water. Mm-hmm. And that, I mean, I was literally not even close. I was drinking a glass of water.
So you weren't even hitting the 8 ounce or the 8 glasses a day. Okay. Well, I'm glad you've
met her. You have to make her drink water.
I know.
She is, like, broken when it comes to water, and she makes herself... My mom has been taken out by emergency personnel from hiking twice because she got dehydrated. So...
Guess she doesn't learn either.
Nope.
Okay. Question 2.
Oh, okay. Close your eyes. Keep them closed.
Okay.
Without looking, name as many Funkos as you can that are in this room.
Oh, okay, sure. So, you probably don't know this, but I have a photographic memory. So we have
I know
Jack Black up there from Jumanji, and we have across the top we've got the dog and the old man from Up. What is the dog's name? Doug and Carl. We have Deadpool over there in a Christmas sweater. We have Thor being pulled. This is just embarrassing of all the Funkos that I have in this room. We have Thor being pulled by the goats in Ragnarok. And we have, down at the bottom, we have Nedry from Jurassic Park. We have the Soup Nazi we have Hulk with the two tacos from whatever movie that was, the Avengers movie. I think that is the most that I can remember.
What do I have over here?
You have. Hi, hello, microphone. I just hit you. You've got from Schitt's Creek. You've got both. You've got Fold in the Cheese scene with those guys, and then you've got the Croning, and then you have David when he is with the Amish people out in the field, and he has his black clothes.
And who's over by the Peloton?
Oh, we have Ted Lasso and Forrest Gump.
Yep. That's
but
pretty good.
But it's so by the Peloton we have Ted Lasso who is like, believe you can do this on the Peloton, and then Forrest Gump running.
Yeah,
So
right,
it's
he's
the
running.
one. Oh, and then on my desk I have Mrs. Rafferty from the alien abduction scene.
All right.
On Saturday Night Live. So what did I miss?
You missed a few. There's
missed
some
a
Star
few.
Wars ones up top.
Yeah. Oh, I've got all the police ones on my police.
And
one.
the police officer from Simpsons and Smokey the Bear.
Yep.
The chef from... Who is that chef? Is that from
that's
Little Mermaid?
Lake Poisson, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got the cat from Soul and the bunny eating all the pancakes from Wreck-It Ralph.
Right.
Anyway, I like a Funko that is weird. I don't like a good one, So it's like Hulk holding tacos. That's what I would have.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. What is one thing that secretly drives you a little bit nuts?
Huh. Secretly?
Yeah, I don't think you're very secret about it.
I know, I'm like, wait, that I haven't?
I'm pretty sure I put it all out there.
That I haven't voiced? Also, there's only, it's usually something someone's done. What drives me
Nothing
nuts?
drives you nuts.
No, everything drives me nuts.
Oh.
But I don't want to say anything that's going to hurt anybody's feelings.
Oh, well, you could be about me, I guess.
Well, you know what you do.
You know what you do. Oh, there we go.
No, it's when you,
when I talk with food in my
when you
mouth.
talk with food in your mouth.
Okay.
It's or when you chew gum. I hate when you chew gum.
Okay.
There's so many things out there that drive me nuts, but I don't want to take aim at anybody in particular.
Okay. Oh, and you can't talk about the horribleness of the world, so that would.
No, I wouldn't go there anyway. I'm just thinking like stupid things that drive me nuts. Olivia, what's her name on Peloton drives me nuts.
Oh, Amato. Oh, I hate it when she's...
See, but I don't know her.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say something mean about her.
I know, but Olivia, here's the thing. We're doing a zone 2. It's not that hard, but you talk like it's the hardest thing ever, and you're so encouraging to us because we're barely pedaling the bike. And then we're in zone 5, and you're like, this is pretty easy, you guys.
I know. I think that she's... just so in shape that there's no struggle. And believe it or not, I've been in that kind of shape years and years ago in high school when I worked on the trail crew. And I hiked up to Mount Aeneas in Montana with my uncle. And it is a very hard hike. It is, the end of it, the last couple of miles, are just switchbacks straight up the mountain to the tip of the mountain. And I just went up. No, didn't break a sweat, nothing. And my uncle, to this day, thinks that I'm an amazing hiker. I can tell you, at this weight and this age and this shape that I'm currently in, Absolutely not.
So
I
what
couldn't
you're
even
saying
go
is
up to the M in Missoula last summer.
You want to carry Olivia Motto up to the top and throw her off. Question 3.
I don't want to say anything mean about anybody. I don't know her.
We have 5 minutes. Question 3.
That's funny because I have a sort of a similar question, but my question was, what really stresses you out?
What really stresses me out? I typically have the horrible parent dream where something awful is happening to your child and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's stressful.
And that always stresses me out because then I always wake up stressed out about that. You're walking on the ledge of the mountain and Amity just falls off. Like, damn it.
I shouldn't have been here with her.
That was my favorite child. Elliot won't listen to this.
Yep.
So I don't know. That always really stresses me out. But work used to stress me out, but now I've so disassociated myself from my work that it's just a job.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Gosh, I guess maybe paying the mortgage. That always.
Oh yeah.
I really want them to lower the mortgage rate so I can refinance my house.
I know.
We're like, we need to buy a house, and I was like, okay, the rate's a little high. We can pull it off, but
for a little while.
Maybe
Spend
they'll lower it. Oh my God, when are they going to lower the mortgage rate?
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, we still have a house, so that's good. I can't talk about the world economy collapsing.
No.
That would be negative.
That would be bringing the outside world into this.
All right, question 3. Oh, if you could rename me, what name would you pick that would match my vibe?
Jack Black?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Clark Pickens. So that's...
If I could rename you, I don't know. You're Jason. What else would you be?
I don't know. Is that my vibe?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know what a Jason vibe is. The thing is that we've known and we know so many Jasons because everybody born in the 70s and early 80s were named Jason.
Every parent in Amity's class is named Jason.
And Elliot's when she was younger. Yep. Multiple Jasons. And so everyone's also different. So I don't like pigeonhole a Jason.
Oh, that's true.
So
as you shouldn't.
That's why, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Jack Black.
Okay.
He's pretty funny.
All right. Thanks for doing 3 questions with me. Hey, we don't have a 4th question today. Normally, if we have a 4th question, it comes from our listeners.
But nobody's listening.
But no one's listening. If you are listening, prove it and call in to the number and ask us a 4th question, and then we will both answer it next time we play 3 questions, which might be in 3 or 4 episodes. But there you go.
All right, I gotta go pick up a kid from softball.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Strolling down the boulevard, sun high in the sky, a tour bus rolled by, caught my wandering eye. The guy pointed out with a confident nod, look, it's John Stamos. I thought, oh my God. Get better at your job, I said with a grin. Do I look like Uncle Jesse? Let's not begin. I'm Rob Lowe, not the Full House guy. Though I see how you might confuse us as I walk by. I approach the bus, laughter in the air. Hey folks, who am I? They were well aware. Rob Lowe, they shouted, setting the record straight. The guy chuckled, realizing his mistake. Get better at your job, I said with a grin. Do I look like Uncle Jesse? Let's not begin. I'm Rob Lowe, not the Full House guy. Though I see how you might confuse us as I walk by. approached the bus, laughter in the air. Hey folks, who am I? They were well aware. Rob Lowe, they shouted, setting the record straight. The guy chuckled, realizing his mistake. Get better at your job, I said with a grin. Do I look like Uncle Jesse? Let's not begin. I'm Rob Lowe, not the Full House guy. Though I see how you might confuse us as I walk by. From the West Wing to Parks and Rec, I played my roles, earned my check. But sometimes fame comes with a twist when your name ends up on the wrong list. Final, get better at your job, I said with a grin. Do I look like Uncle Jesse? Let's not begin. I'm Rob Lowe, not the Full House guy. Though I see how you might confuse us as I walk by.
And we're back. Did you go get Amity?
I did.
Softball?
Softball. She's quite a hitter.
Oh.
No surprise there.
Well, that's what her uncle said when they were at the batting cage, that she should play the game.
Yeah.
So, good. No complaints?
It's not as much running as soccer, so that's good. Even though I did wear my Soccer's Futures female t-shirt to pick her up at softball.
Yeah.
Really just a fan of all girls' sports.
All the girls' sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm really curious if you're going to want to go see the WNBA games.
I don't know. I don't love basketball.
Yeah, I know. I don't really either.
I don't know. I think it matters who's playing, but I think I'd give it a try.
It's at least it's a fast-paced game.
Yeah.
I think they go back and forth quite a bit, but
That's what's boring to me.
oh. Okay.
Because, it doesn't matter all that much until, the end.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah, unless if they get a big lead that they have to try and overcome. Although you were just watching Hoosiers the other night and loving it.
That is not a movie about basketball.
Not a movie about basketball.
Basketball is a vehicle for telling the story.
What's that movie about, Anna?
I love that movie. It was Gene Hackman.
I know.
He comes into this little town, coaches their high school basketball team. They win the state championship in Indiana.
Of course
There's just
they
a bunch
do.
of farm kids.
All right.
I love that movie. It's well paced. I like it.
All right. I think that's all we've got for today. We did another episode of the podcast, and I'm very proud of us. I'm proud of us.
Good. That's good.
And now I've been looking at all my Funkos again while you were gone, and
What ones did you miss?
well, I didn't get Han Solo cutting open the tauntaun.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then there's the guy from The Mandalorian who I thought was going to be important. It's the guy that says
That's not Babu Frick?
no, that's not. That's the guy from The Mandalorian that was in the first episode, and he goes, "This is the way." That's the guy that says that for the first time. And then I've got the Jungle Cruise ride.
Oh, and that
up
one's
there.
important, yeah.
That's a good one.
I mean, some of these we've given to you, right?
Yeah.
You got the Thor with the
With
screaming
the
goats
Everyone hates that movie,
from us.
but
And then we also, I
like
believe,
that.
gave you the Jungle Cruise one
yeah,
at some point.
yeah. And then
Me
there's
the
a
Girls.
whole bunch in the garage.
I know. It's problematic.
So, and then there's Elliot's room, which is, she's got 4 shelves of them, but we just don't buy them anymore.
Yeah, except what one did you just get within the last 2 weeks?
I did just buy this one, but I love this one so much because it's
Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon with the cigarette and coffee cup and being interrogated,
And she's sitting she's got a set of balls on her. She's just
know.
wide open legs.
I love that character so much. So.
Just landed on top of the Sizzler, naked from the waist down. Whatever. She says it way better than that.
with my
With my something hanging out.
Yep. All right, that's everything this time. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah, we will.
I'm Jason.
I'm Anna.
Seacrest.
We're rolling out. culture fun and a blast from the past. Pop, 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 beep, pop, 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 pop. We're guessing, laughing, catching a thrill. Give us a call, join in, you know.
Pop Culture Fun Time with Jason and Anna is produced by Morley Studios and is a Delta Park project. Theme music by Overwrought Music Therapist. For hot takes, questions, or pop culture rants, call the Pop Culture Fime hotline at 1-888-240-9031 or email jason@morleystudios.com. Visit popculturefuntime.com for episodes, show notes, and bonus nonsense. If you like the show, rate and review it wherever you get your podcasts. Your review might just get read on a future episode. Unless it's mean, then we'll just cry about it off mic. Subscribe, share, and tell a friend who thinks Three Amigos still holds up. Because it does. And remember, if you want to score the coveted Seacrest Out candle, you've got to play a game with us on the show. Reach out today and prepare to lose.
Games and smiling like the night will never end. We're rolling out the stories and the memories that last with pop culture fun and a blast from the past. Hey, getting kinda hangry, eating Oreos again, playing games and smiling like the night will never end. We're rolling out the stories and the memories that last with pop culture fun and a blast from the past. Pop culture fun and a blast from the past. Oh, we're guessing, laughing, catching a thrill. Give us a call, join in, you know the drill. Grab a snack, take a seat, don't hesitate. It's pop culture fun, don't be late. The good times only end when we shall see crest out. Pop culture fun time, that's what it's all about. See crest out, see crest out. Hey, pass the Oreos!